Guys, it's your boy
Skinny penis.
Plays here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Tom Clancy's The Division, which is an online-only multiplayer third-person shooter that also includes elements of MMOs and RPGs. This game was released March 8th, 2016, and was published by Ubisoft. It is on all next-gen platforms, which are Xbox One, PS4, and PC. I'm playing the base game without DLC, so bear with me, because, I'm a broke nigga. But anyways, you can pick this game up cheap from almost anywhere, with the highest price I've seen being $20 and the cheapest being $12.99. And these are both at the same place, which is GameStop. If you buy it online, you can get it for $12.99, and if you buy it $20, that's like retail price. Walmart, GameStop, Best Buy, wherever you want to go. So let's get right into this review, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
I graduated magna cum laude. What does that mean? I'm still stuck paying Sally Mae the next 16 years of my life.
So, okay, the first thing I want to get into during this review is the game's story. The story is very present in the game, although it's subtle. It doesn't relay story details in the traditional way seen in games by cutscenes and open dialogue. The only cutscene you get regarding story is the one in the beginning, which you are watching now, and it details what happened in the initial outbreak. So basically, during Black Friday, a flu pandemic hit. Everybody thought it was a flu at first, but it actually turned out to be a genetically engineered version of smallpox. And it has affected New York citizens in each and every borough, especially Manhattan, since there's a big urban population there. Um, the way the plague started is, as I said, Black Friday, and somebody put chemicals inside the money, and it stained the money, and I guess it came through like their skin on contact when they touched the money or whatever. I'm not entirely too sure, as the story is being very subtle, so you get clues and hints here and there during the game if you collect pieces. You are an agent of the Division, a secret group of soldiers that are highly trained and is capable of taking on any task in the field. But this doesn't make them immortal, just badass. Anyone can be an agent, but you have to sacrifice some things such as family, friends, and etc. Things like that. So you won't create any deep bonds if you were ever killed in the field. Basically, no one will miss you. It's kind of crummy, but some things have to be taken into this light. They're only called upon, as you've heard probably, that when everything goes down, when shit hits the fan. That's the only time that they're called. And you can detail this character however you want them to be. I'll show you. This is the character customization. So, basically, it's very detailed. As you can see, you got your basics, and if you can look down in the bottom, you see that you can randomize your face if you don't feel like taking the time to actually go through each option. You have different facial hairstyles, different hairstyles for the top of your head, so you won't be a bald, ugly dude. You can change your hair color, markings. Basically, you got scars, war paint, and tattoos. Most of the tattoos are on your neck. I'm not sure if there's any actually on your face. I doubt it. Most of them are on your neck, and you can change the saturation, which is basically how the tattoo shows up on you. You have accessories and piercings. Accessories being like earrings and things like this. Fully customize your character and put them on some badass shades. As you can see, this is the second character I created for this video, and I already have like a first character and everything. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about are enemy factions. And there's 4 main enemy factions that you fight, excluding the DLC for survival. And the first one that you're seeing now is Royators. People, the initial faction that you actually meet, there's some pretty savage people. They'll kill anybody to get what they want. I'm telling you, like anybody, as you can see here. Next people you meet are, well, this is not in any particular order, but you also meet Rikers, who show up in this clip. I've encountered them, I think, twice since I've been playing the game. I haven't really played that much. I've played about 20 hours, but I think it's pretty decent for a review. And as you see, these dudes here, they're very well organized. Next, you have these dudes here who are cleaners. These guys, they burn anything that they think have signs of the infection on it to try to burn it out, you know. And it's like these guys, all of them are ruthless, but some of them are weak. Like cleaners, you find some weak cleaners and you find some strong ones. And I should have. Now that I think about it, I should have gotten some gameplay for elite enemies. And as you see, here's another clip of the Rikers taking down some division agents. So these dudes are ruthless. Alright, next thing I wanted to talk about was the graphics. The graphics of the division are exceptional. I love them. They're greedy and only make certain colors pop and be vibrant. The god rays are on point and just beautiful. Like, look at this clip I recorded. It's like, just look at it. This is your base of operations. You have to actually build this thing up. As you can see, you got a medical wing, a tech wing, and a security wing. Each wing has their different encounters and missions. I'll talk about that later. And so basically, it's kind of like a social hub, I guess you can call it. I barely run into other division agents here, but I've run into some in different safe houses you can go to. While you're here, you can buy weapons, gear, and you can claim rewards from missions or anything that you lock in the Uplay app thing they have going on. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is content. I'm not gonna lie, this game can get pretty boring if you don't have patience or any friends to play this game with. The side missions barely do anything for you when it comes to XP, when it comes to leveling up your base or your character, and they can get pretty repetitive. And the main missions is where all the fun is, but a lot of them are for higher levels, and in order to get to those levels you have to do side missions for the XP. So kind of stuck in a loophole there. And there's two different types of side missions. You got actual side missions with a story, and then you have these things called encounters. That's where you get the XP for your base at, or they call them credits, and that's how you level up your base. And each wing has their respective encounters. I'll show you that in a bit. But basically that's all your XP coming from those things right there. Okay, so this is a medical wing encounter. I didn't get any gameplay footage for that. I'm so sorry for that. But this is for virus research, and as you can see, it offers me 60 medical supplies for the medical wing to upgrade that part of the base, and 27 credits to buy things with, like weapons and gear. And this right here, this is a side mission. It's a supply drop, and it's, well, you can read it. I can't read it right now because it's in a small window. But it gives me 93 credits and some XP that I can use to level up my character, and some blueprints and a gear item. It's pretty good. As far as collecting more story information, you can collect things around the world. You got echoes, phone incident reports. Sorry about that. Missing agents and phone reports or phone recordings. These four things will give you more insight than any other cutscene that you will get in this game. I know I said you barely get cutscenes in the game, but you get introductions for each person who's operating or leading the medical wings inside the not medical wings, but is leading the wings inside the base of operations. That's what the place is called. And you can gather these around the map, as I said, and they'll give you like bits of information about what happened before, what's happening during, and what's happening after. Especially the missing agent reports, it'll give you insight on who the agents are and what happened to those agents, if they've gone rogue or if they're killed. And as you can see right now, what I'm about to show you, you can actually find some dialogue between AI characters that seem like real life, and they actually talk like they're actual people, which I actually find really interesting and cool. And I wish like a lot of that was going on in the gaming now, instead of just them just looking around, look idiots, just crazy. But it's actually pretty cool that you have dialogue from AI and they're talking to each other and interacting like actual human beings. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about is the controls of the game. Um, they're actually very user friendly and they're very simple to get into. Any gamer can get into this game if you wanted to, and like not handle it like a pro, because you know you got those pro players that's skilled and they whoop your ass in a heartbeat. But you know anybody can get into this game. It's something that I don't find in a lot of shooters these days is that you can actually carry 3 weapons in this game. You got 2 primaries and a sidearm, and you can switch to your sidearm by double tapping triangle Y, whatever console you're on. And also tapping X or A will put you into cover, and tapping circle or B would let you climb and vault obstacles. So if you're like behind cover and you want to vault over it, then you can press B or circle if you're on PlayStation or Xbox. It's pretty cool. Okay, so here's a in-depth look at what I was talking about earlier when it comes to like weapon vendors, gear vendors. These are people that you can buy things from in the base of operations, and you can buy like weapon mods, more weapons, whatever. And let me show you some in-depth customization. Okay, so I just stripped that weapon. I got a new one that was powerful, like more stronger than that previous weapon. So I'm moving all the mods that I had from that weapon onto this one. This is another thing I find cool about the game, because you can actually make your gun personalized and for you. Well, you can't exactly personalize it, you can't put your name and stuff on it, but you get what I was trying to say, right? You got camos, mods, like suppressors, stuff like that. Very in-depth stuff for your weapons. And customization goes even further beyond just your weapons and stuff. You actually customize your character to make them wear what you want to wear. These items are given to you by citizens that you find. You can help them out, give them like something that they need, like a can of soda or some canned food or like some water or a med kit, and they'll give you these items that you can put on for your apparel. They don't give you any specific stats, but they do make you look cooler. And well, some of them make you look cooler. Other things, you got regular work boots and pants and stuff. It's just like ugh. But I doubt any of you are. But if you're a fashionista, whatever you want to call yourself, you got here you go, customization. And right here, what you're seeing is abilities. These are things that you can deploy out in the field. Like you have turrets. You can use a radar load system that you have going. There's 3 different categories in your ability section. You have skills, talents, and perks. Perks are always active no matter what you do. Talents are things that you can equip that can benefit your character in multiple different ways, and skills are things that you can deploy out in the field that I was talking about, like turrets and a little radar system that I have equipped right now. Alright, to put this video in conclusion, we're going to go over some pros and cons. We're going to go over the pros first. So first up, we got, this is a great game to play with your squad. You know, you get your buddies assembled, go head to head. Great story. What a situation that's always intrigued me is great, I'm telling you. Great weapon mechanics. Each weapon never really fires the same. A great tactical shooter, and objectives could be tackled differently. Easy to find a group of random players to do missions with. You need the XP. You can create up to 4 characters for one profile, just in case you want to hand the controller over to somebody else to play. It's a rather simple user interface, or UI. It's basically like your display and everything, your menus. It's a simple yet in-depth customization, which is great. So all those things make this game good, but you know, every game has their cons, right? Probably wondering, what the hell are those cons? Because this is a good-ass game. So let's go over them. And I didn't really have too many. I only had like 4 of them, to be honest. So one of them was it takes too long to level up. This is a very huge problem. It's very boring when playing by yourself, and also more difficult. It only plays while you're online, which sucks ass because I'm mostly offline. And repetitive encounters, like those encounters I was telling you about to get the XP. It's repetitive, same thing over again. Those bullet sponge enemies, bro. I'm telling you, this. So overall, I'll give this game a 6.7 out of 5 because although I do love it and there's a lot of great things about it, it still has its cons, which actually are on par with the pros. It kind of, even though there's like not too many to go by, it still kind of like weighs out. It balances out. So yeah, I give it 6.7 out of 10, and that's my recommendation. I would say pick it up if you have some friends who can like buy it and y'all can play together, or if you want to like find and meet new people for your friends list. This has been my review for Tom Clancy's The Division. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, share. Those three options actually help me out a ton. So that'd be very great if you guys could do that for me. Peace out, scrubs, and see you guys in the dark zone.